Is Overwatch dead?
Technically, nah.
If we define dead as having no player base, then it's alive and prospering. But if we define dead as having no future, things get a little dicey. You're probably saying, Xemptful, what about Overwatch 2? People will play that, right? For sure! Overwatch 2 is shaping up to be an incredible game. Uh-oh. That ain't good. If you haven't heard, Jeff Kaplan recently left the Blizzard team. I know this isn't what any of us wanted to see, but sometimes life has bigger plans. In all seriousness, this does not bode well for a game that's already struggling to stay relevant. When the game first launched in 2016, it lit a fire under the FPS community. There were 21 characters with their own unique abilities and personalities. You could choose how you wanted to play the game. You could do dumb shit and sometimes get away with it. The reason the game was so popular was because you could decide how you want to play each character and what role you would want to have on your team. Were there bugs? Sure, but honestly, they were kind of funny as fuck. That same year, Overwatch released new game mode after new game mode. We were all so excited for the future of this game. Fast forward to today. Overwatch has changed almost beyond recognition. It's more balanced, sure, but in my opinion, it's less fun. The scatter arrow, Mercy's fat fucking res ability, Hog's hook from the other side of the planet, all gone. What's left is a game that tells you how it should be played rather than letting you play it. You have to queue for a specific role and then pick one of like 3 healers, otherwise you're throwing. Additionally, because of all the recent development on Overwatch 2, there hasn't been a new character in over a year. The fact that this game's lead designer is stepping out of the picture does not bode well for Overwatch 2. Think about this from a corporate perspective. One of your lead designers, and frankly, someone who's essentially the public face of Overwatch, is stepping down. What kind of message does that send? Typically, in these situations, companies would ask them to stay until launch, even if they disagreed with some of the directions. The fact that he's leaving now means either he has big issues with Blizzard, or Overwatch 2 is in some serious trouble. Jeff cares about the game and the community. He would only leave if he did not believe in the direction the company was going, or if he knew that an upcoming project wasn't going to succeed and was trying to distance himself from it. Honestly, I'm gonna miss the edits Dino Flask was putting out. That shit was funny.
If you pick Hanzo in a competitive match, your player level will be reset, and then your PC will light on fire. So look for that early in the new year. It should be a ton of fun.
Is Overwatch dead? Perhaps not, but it is dying. If Overwatch 2 doesn't come out of the gate swinging, Overwatch as a franchise may drift into obscurity and eventually become a niche game that everyone knows but nobody plays religiously. Just like TF2. I like Overwatch. I think the lore and attention to detail are incredible. Not to mention the animations they put out were eons above anything anyone could imagine coming from a gaming company. This shit was on par with Disney level of quality. As we await more information about Overwatch 2, I'll be biding my time with other games, hoping one day to return to Overwatch and the hilarious times that went with it. They're all purple! They're all purple! Holy shit! Kyle, you fucking madman!
Yes! Stay on point! The president is coming back! And he will lead you to glory!
And land! Oh my god, they're all listed! Alright guys, drop and give me 20.
Crunchy, crunchy, potato chips, crunch, crunchy, crunchy. A crunch, crunch, crunch. I don't want no nut. All I want is potato chips. Potato chips. Oh, those potato chips. Potato, a chip, oh, crunch, crunch. Don't